Alrighty, so we are back to the boat. Back to the boaties. Last time, we acquired our welding mask that we were after. We got a new vehicle. We now have a rabbit on the boat. Purely because it lost its mum, and I felt really bad, and it was just on the ship. So we've took it in, and we're building it a little pen. Because I am being a good human. So now we have a rabbit that we are raising as our own. Oh, I'm getting confused with the elevation. Seeing through that is like really throws me off every time. Oh, zombies. So I guess we'll get something to eat. Once we've dealt with these couple zombies. Hello there. Just this one. The other one's not bothered. Oh, now you're coming over. Okay, can you hurry up? I want something to eat. There we go. Can you throw them in the water, like over the fence? The bodies? No, don't think so. Alrighty, so make a pen for the rabbit, or get into the gun store first. What time? It's 3:30 in the morning. The rabbit will be fine as long as no zombies go near it. So I feel like let's do the gun store run first. I may also want to grab some, like, storage cabinets. Like, metal shelves. I feel like we can turn this area into just, like, a storage area. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Did I already remove the welding mask, or is it in the sports vehicle? Might be in the sports car. Yeah, so welder mask is in here, no propane torch, so we'll have to go grab that. Okay, welding torch. Grab a quick snack. I need to defrost something. Okay, you know what? We've got 2 burgers. Let's just bring one with us. You know what? We'll bring them both with us. By the time they've defrosted, we'll probably need another one. So this is fine. Hey, what up, Farewell? Good to see you, buddy. How are you? Welcome. Okay, we're gonna take the big truck this time too. It's got 100 storage space. I want to load this bad boy up and see if we can grab some like storage shelves while we're there. We might have to go to another place and grab them. Set ourselves up a little armory. So the gun store's like here. The welding mask? Oh, we left it in the other car, didn't we? God dang it! Look, I know what I'm doing, chat, alright? I was testing you, alright? I was just about to go back and be like, ha, got you, chat. You didn't tell me where the welding mask was. That was all part of the plan. all part of the plan, alright? Don't for a second think that you know better than me, alright? Do you even know who I am, chat? Honestly. Okay. Building's clear. Disassemble! So if you didn't know this, welding torches and propane masks, you can now use them to break into gun stores. You do not need a sledgehammer anymore. We're in. I was half expecting her to draw some zombies too, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't make any noise. Why is that like low humming? To the ATM? You guys hear that, right? There's like a low humming in this area. Yeah, some magnum rounds. I don't know. It'd just be like can't hear it up here. Oh, bullet spandular too. Oh yeah. It'd just be like right here, you hear that? Like a low hum. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a vehicle key here. It's gotta be the one like outside on the street, right? We got on the radio. No emergency broadcast. What was that? I had that glass. Now, I'm wondering if the choke tube is now more effective with shotguns as well, because now they don't really shoot lots of zombies anyway, so like increasing or reduces spread and increasing range could actually be like a good thing. Got a holster, but we already have one. Shotgun shells. There's a newish mod that lets you build your own basements and expand existing ones. Yup. Yes, there is. I have seen it. I have seen it. Is this for this? It is. Rename gun store. Gun store. Yeah. Lucy was testing it for a short that we were making, but she said that she had issues with it. Like, she was having some problems with it. I don't know if anybody else has tried it or had any issues. This is good. There's a decent amount of ammo in here, honestly. Foraging 1. That's kind of cool. Online preserve, sure. American Blade Craft. Excellent. Nice to see a civilian stab vest there as well, I think. Or bulletproof vest, rather. Everybody was calling me, like, really British when I called it a stab vest last time. Yeah, what's with the creepy ambience from the fog? What is this, the mist? It's like creepy ambient sound all of a sudden, and the fog has just set in while I'm in there. I don't like it, chat. The mist that unlocked a memory. I'm planning on Patreoning when the multiplayer comes out. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I understand a lot of people don't want to subscribe to the Patreon and stuff while we are still running the multiplayer server on Build 41, but I understand people not wanting to subscribe until Build 42 drops multiplayer, and that's totally cool. We got some big stuff, sort of like, I have some big stuff in my brain that I want to do when Build 42 hits multiplayer. I would love, one of our, like, biggest, like, successful events was a prison break style event, where we had, like, other players acting as the guards. I'd actually love to see if it's possible for players to escape the Rosewood prison from the cells, like, without... There's a rifle. Like, with just, like, the standard amount of zombies that spawns there, you know? Like, if there was 100 players, like a crazy amount of players, in the Rosewood prison, do you think that that many players could escape? You know, like, would some of them survive? I think it would be a very fun thing to do. Maybe give them, like, basic shivs, you know, like prison weaponry. The Stanford prison experiment. Choke tube full. Was that not the one that we had before? Well, you'd turn friendly fire off for something like that, Hemi, for sure. You wouldn't have friendly fire on for something like that. Close quarters would just be a nightmare. Hey, Mr. Gobnik, thank you very much for the Prime. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some MrAtomicDuck in the chat, please, for our new Prime subscriber? Thank you. It's very important to me that we welcome new subscribers properly. Thanks, buckos. You want to run a metal workshop with mechanics and smithing, where people can come and trade other goods for getting car fixes and tools? Honestly, like, that's the great thing about multiplayer, is, like, that happens quite a bit. Like, players make their own stores and stuff and trade with others and whatever. You can just drop by and trade goods with them and things. It's one of the best things about multiplayer. We had somebody, I always remember, like, we posted it and it actually did numbers on Reddit, I think, back in the day. We posted from one of our wipes, somebody took over, like, one of the diners on, like, the main road between Muldraw and West Point, I want to say. Cleared the road of all of the, like, car wrecks that are usually there. And then gathered up non-working vehicles from the area, made them functional, and then put them out front for sale, like to other players, in return for goods. It was very cool. Stuff like that is just interesting, you know. It's one of the best parts of multiplayer. What are key rings and scopes and stuff? Reloading book. 2 reloading books, but no like beginner ones. It's important we kind of search the floor thoroughly here, because so what this is simulating, right? This is one of the new features of Build 42 that's meant to simulate, like, okay, well some places would be ransacked, right? When panic starts to happen, like, people would loot. People would come by and they would loot a gun store. So this is what this is meant to simulate, is like, there's trash on the ground, it's been ransacked. This would happen, and, like, you know, as you get further in as well, you can sometimes find this with other buildings that, like, maybe you've been by before. So yeah, it's a thing. But the gate was closed? Yeah, I mean, that's not to say that the owner didn't just, like, fucking grab everything he could and then leave, you know? The person that had the key. I do get what you're saying, though. Like, it seems a little bit harder to believe when it's locked up, right? That somebody would come through and, like, trash the place. But I suppose the idea is it could have been the owner, right? Oh, there's 2 keys right there. Where was that? I was just on that key ring. Just double checking I haven't missed anything. Check the ground through here as well. A couple of things here. You know what? I'm actually going to grab the doorknobs and door hinges here, because we're going to need a few of these. But otherwise, I think we're good. Yeah. Nope. Okay. There's the gun store. Where on the map is this? This is Brandenburg. Yes, we're in Brandenburg, which is like out on the west, right near the end of the Ohio River, on the west side of the map. If you follow the river west, you'll come across Brandenburg, and there's a boat right on the North Shore, which is where we're basing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this up as, like, gun store, and then we'll go ahead and cross it out. Say we've looted it. We got, like, a tick? Yeah. That's a decent haul, honestly. That I was kind of hoping for a better gun, to be honest. Like, we don't actually have a shotgun, but we do have a 38 special revolver back at the base. And we've now got 2 boxes of rounds. So, at the very least, we can do a little bit of, like, gun training. We already looted this. Box of ammo. If we've already looted this or not. Another box of ammo. Do we think this is because it's attached to the same building as the gun store, that, like, we're finding ammo on the ground in here? I wonder if that's like a bug or intended. Hey, Squillis, thank you for the 51-month sub, dude. Wait, didn't you subscribe literally just like the other day? I was gonna say, you did this yesterday. What the, what the fuck? I was gonna say, you did this yesterday on stream. The VOD will confirm it. No bread for you, scammer. Coming in here for seconds. Who do you think you are? What up, Skullis? Thank you for all the follows, by the way, folks. Do appreciate the support today. We'll be doing some more War Thunder later. Some more tonking. Oh shit, I wanted one of those metal shelves, didn't I? Hey, chat. It's fine. We'll take the truck. We'll take this back out. We're gonna go to the metal, the tool store place. Oh, are we getting tired? Really? Fuck it. I'm going anyway. Famous last words, chat. Which one is harder for a new player, build 41 or build 42? Probably build 42. But equally, I don't think it really matters. Does that make sense? Like, there are arguments for both, right? Like build 42, you could consider it a good thing to get used to the game as it is now, because this is how it's going to be in the future, right? But equally, like build 41 is still a lot of fun, and I would say it's probably a little bit easier. But then you can turn down the settings. It's a sandbox game, right? So you can just play on Survivor if you don't have a lot of success the first time round, or play how you want to. It really, like, there are arguments for both, is what I'm trying to say. So pick what appeals to you most based on what you know. And if you don't know, do what you want. Doesn't really matter. I appreciate that's probably not the answer, the definitive answer you were looking for, but you know, we got to do a couple trips here, man. There's some really good supplies here. We've got like propane tanks. We've got like the carton of nails, which is like 12 boxes. This is what I wanted, was this metal storage shelf. I'm not going to be able to carry both of these at the same time. But this is what I wanted. Where is this building? We're in Brandenburg. Just on the main street, north end. It's a big tool store. Fuck a duck. Don't actually fuck a duck. Ask first. Alright, but this is why, like, it sucks having the branding that I do, because I can't come out with phrases like that and it be like acceptable. Okay. Alright, boys. Where the fuck is the claw hammer that was just in my inventory? It's in my hand, that's why I can't see it. Oh! Oh, good! Yeah, you guys stay out there. Oh, this is really bad. fuck did all you guys come from? I was here like yesterday. God damn it, dude. I mean, the fact that we're drowsy just means I cannot fight this, like, straight up. We can't do anything about this. We can hope that maybe I can draw them away a little bit with the truck and come back. I swear I dropped the claw hammer in there, did I not? Or did I not complete that action? I meant to drop it, but... Yeah, 2 times scope as well. Came across a underground access tunnel to the psych ward the other day on my CGDA. So many zombies on the other end. I had 7 FPS. Oh, the sanatorium? Yeah, that underground tunnel is spooky, dude. Comes from like an unmarked building that they basically use to like get bodies, like dead bodies out of the premises. Yeah, it was, it's kind of dark. Is Elmer alive? Elmer's alive. He's chilling. Hi, Elmer. How you doing, bud? You alright? He's still stressed. Because he hasn't got his mum. I should provide context to this situation for anybody that wasn't here to watch last stream. Elmer showed up on our boat, and his mum was nowhere to be seen, and he couldn't find his mum, and he was just out here on the deck. So we now have a rabbit, and we rehomed him because it's the only thing I could do. I'm not some sort of monster, so we had to rehome him. We've adopted a rabbit. Didn't Build 42 get an FPS boost? Yeah, it did. Like, definite performance increase, but the only point that I see stutters is when... Hold that thought, 1 second. The only point I get stutters is when I'm in a vehicle driving around into new areas. That tends to create some stutters. Ken Puss, thank you very much for the Prime. Can we get some Mr. Bread-ups in the chat, please? Thank you. So excited to find that sanatorium. Saw a sneak peek of it before they released Build 42, and I immediately know that was what meant to be Waverly Hills. Yep. Captain Promotable was only slightly uncomfy by that. Yep. Yeah, it's loosely based around it. This Magpie has the same SFX when there's a sub? Really? I don't know who that is, but that's awesome. Yeah, we've had that alert for, I don't know how long it's been, actually, since we first took that up. It's been a while, but we're talking years. Was around 50 FPS, now I'm at 32 FPS. Is that in busy situations or all the time? All the time? What I'm about to say may come off as harsh, but it's not intended to be. It's just intended to be realistic. If that's the FPS you're getting in a stable situation with not much going on screen, then the game isn't the issue. Like, before the update, I meant. Like, if you were getting 51 before, when there was nothing going on, Oh, I could barely hear this guy because of the rain. Holy shit. Almost walked right into that dude. Even with big hordes, I still get 30 FPS. My PC is mid. PC is one of the only games that doesn't hit 60. I know there's some like compatibility issues with like AMD and stuff at the minute. You're not running like an AMD graphics card, are you? Yeah, that's it, right there. Yeah, AMD RX 6500 XT GPU. That'll be it. The games haven't, like the new update especially has had a lot of issues with AMD graphics cards. Unfortunately, this is the sad thing about using AMD for GPUs. I will never use AMD for GPUs, at least not for the foreseeable future. I shouldn't say never, but like I just won't touch them. Like CPUs, I have an AMD CPU, and like that's great, but there are just too many games like out there that have compatibility issues with AMD, and it's so sad because like I'd love to not buy Nvidia, to be honest, you know. I'm thinking that Intel Arc 750, you're gonna have even more problems though if you were to buy an Intel Arc 750. This is what I mean, because like at the end of the day, every game builds its drivers to support Nvidia graphics cards, right? You've got years and years and years of history all supported by Nvidia, right? So when a new contender or a new competitor comes in, like Intel being like, hey, look, we've got these great GPUs, they're probably right, but I feel like you're gonna have more issues there, right? Like somebody who's a tech nerd, correct me if I'm wrong, but playing older games, I feel like you're just gonna have more issues if you go with like a more niche competitor. Might not be the case with newer titles, but that's just something people say with no foundation. I mean, I'll be open and honest and say that, like, you know, I'm not an expert, so you know, you should know that anything I say, I'm just streamer man playing a video game, you know. So yeah, definitely do your own research, but from what I've been told, I'm not going near AMD or Intel for a little bit at least, for graphics cards. So why is it then, if that's the case, right? And I'm not saying you're wrong, because again, like I don't really know what I'm talking about. But so why is it that AMD does have these sorts of issues with games nowadays? Because Project Zomboid isn't the only one. I know that much. Like there are other games that have issues with AMD graphics cards. So why is that? Mostly depends on the hardware in-house. I suppose that's a good point. Like, the developers developing the game probably, like, will probably more likely to have NVIDIA stuff, right? We're almost within the boundaries of lower weights. 75 to 85. We're almost actually within, like, regular weight boundaries now. Just trying to use this little time that we've got while it's raining outside. Also get bad FPS drops down to like 5 or 10. All I know is that AMD has had issues with Build 42. Like, people on AMD graphics cards have had problems with it. So I would just like, I wouldn't take any drastic action until we see what it's like after a couple of patches, you know what I mean? Like we've had one patch that's fixed some of the launch issues for people, but yeah, maybe just hold off if you're thinking of doing anything. Just don't act too quickly. But I need to slice my bread. There was a knife in the truck, right? Do I actually have to do it on the crafting menu? I probably just had to do it on the crafting menu, I guess. We're slicing some ham. We're slicing some bread. We're gonna do ham sammies with extras. NVIDIA actually got busted in the past for making their game-ready libraries introduce a shit ton of tessellation on other brands of cards in games to introduce bad performance. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I'd be interested to look that up. From my experience, AMD sucks at delivering updates to their GPUs. Interesting. It's interesting seeing like the different thoughts from people on this. But yeah, this is enough for me as like a consumer, you know, like these kinds of issues. It's enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm not buying an AMD GPU. Because, like, me as somebody that really doesn't understand, like, I'm not very good at, like, PC building and stuff like that. I'm not very good at that stuff. So, like, that's enough for me to just be like, I'm not going near that, dude. Because, like, I don't want to have those issues. I wouldn't have the foggiest on, like, where to get started fixing shit like that. And it's a lot of money. But open this jar of tomatoes. Add some to the Sammy. It's a ham and tomato sandwich with mustard. Little bit of honey, maybe? Honey mustard. That's all that is. Our own brand of honey mustard. Hell yeah. Heavy sandwich. Look, I'll admit that, like, I love to make a good sandwich, man. You know, like if you ever just sat down at home and been like, Man, I could really go for something big to eat right now, and you just make like a fucking thick boy of a sandwich, you know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. I've cooked like a whole like 2 sweet chili chicken breasts in the oven, and then like took a ciabatta bread, toasted it, cut some mozzarella, and like some salads, so maybe like some rocket and stuff like that. Some good sauces, some grated cheese, you know, and just put it all on that ciabatta. Oh, and I spread garlic butter on the bread as well, and then just like put it in the oven for like, you know, just 5 minutes for the cheese to like melt on the top, and then like put the top on that bitch, and you've just got like a massive Sammy out of like a whole ciabatta. I was eating that shit for like 2 days, and it was amazing. Hell yeah, brother. Look, if there's anything I understand as a British person, right, it's putting things in sandwiches, all right? Putting things in between 2 slices of bread. Well, it's one of the things we do best. We can put anything between 2 slices of bread, you know? SMH, don't shake your head at me. Sadly, including beans. No, I wouldn't put beans in a sandwich. It'd be a bit weird. Now, having it on 2 slices of toast, yes, but putting it in a sandwich, I don't know, that's the line for me. It's too far. What we do in the rain? Read? Let's read. I do not want to go out in this weather, man. 1, because, like, I'll get jumped. Because it reduces visibility. And 2, because, like, the sound is awful to listen to for you guys as well, so. Do we want masonry or welding? Everybody get some bread. Bread, 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 bread. Thank you. Thanks, EOD Punk. Can we got some Mr. Atom bread ups in the chat, please? Thank you. Much appreciated. Much obliged. Thanks, EOD. Thanks for the support. Hope you're doing well today. Damn, it's been raining for a minute, huh? Getting bored. Deal with it, bucko. Little bored, little hungry, time for a Sammy. All good, was watching the VODs on YouTube, hell yeah. Which one are you up to, Punk? Where are you up to right now? That's what I'm talking about. Get rid of that boredom. Day 3 on the lake build? Oh, you got a few to catch up with then, huh? You got plenty to watch. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them enough to stop by. How many subs as a goal would it take for live jellied eels? Oh my god. Jellied eels, huh? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would try, what would I try? We're coming up on 200,000 subs on YouTube, you know. And could do a forfeit of some kind like that. I would try jellied eels. The other things that like I haven't tried as well are things like cockles. If you've ever heard of those. What's the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck did you come from? It's a little bit worrying. You just say cuckolds? No, cockles. They're you get them in a jar. They're like little shells in a jar. Do I have to get a picture for you guys? Medium-sized clam-like shell, rounded and domed, with radiating ridges. And usually they'll be in like vinegar or pickled or that sort of thing. Hang on. Pull up the Google search. So these are cockles. You just open them up. But you can get like little like jars of these in like some fishmongers and like this. Sometimes like fish and chip shops and stuff out here. You can just eat them as they are, ready cooked. I would have to be starving. Oh, come off it. There are much worse things to eat in the world. I would try them. I would try them. There's a lot of stuff that I would try once, you know. Slugs would be worse. I mean, people eat like snails and slugs and stuff as well. I wasn't a big fan of sea snails. I've not tried like any land snails or anything like that yet, but good on pizza, but I'm mildly allergic. I would try that. What's another like couple things that you can also find pickled onions, which I've not tried. You can find like pickled onions in fish and chip shops out here, and most like that's like another thing that I would give a try for like a forfeit of some kind. What else? Jellied eels you mentioned. What are the like quote unquote bad food could I try? I'm thinking like stuff from a fish, you know, that you'd get from like a fish place. Well, that's what we just looked at was the cockles. We just looked at those. Deep fried Mars bars. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shout. Scallops is the closest thing I can eat to those slimy things. Do you know I've never had scallops before? Usually because like they're just a bit expensive, or they're not usually like I can't really find them around where I am because I'm not by the coast really. Never tried scallops before. I would like to. It's just not something I see on the menu at a lot of places. Raw oysters. See, I tried oysters, or did I try oysters? No, I didn't. I tried mussels. I tried mussels. I couldn't get behind mussels because they were just like, it wasn't like voluntary, but they just made me gag, dude. Like the texture was too much. I couldn't, you know, get through them. They were like really chewy, and I couldn't do it. I tried. And the thing is, like, it comes with some nice tastes. Like, if you like your garlic and stuff, you can often find them in like garlic, but like garlic butter and things. But yeah, it's just the texture. I couldn't get through it. Okra. Interesting. I've never tried okra. That's not like a thing over here, really. If you don't like mussels, you won't like cockles either, I think. Probably. Probably. But then cockles are a lot smaller, right? Are they tougher than mussels? Because aren't oysters, like, oysters and scallops are less chewy than mussels, right? Good to see you back to full-time, man. I don't know if I would call us streaming full-time or not, J-Fits, honestly. I appreciate it. Thank you. Certainly more than once a week right now, but yeah, not really full-time either. Every couple days, every few days. We're streaming more. That's mostly just because, like, I'm enjoying Project Zomboid right now, streaming it, right? Like, we were talking about this earlier. I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to be playing like Project Zomboid for the next like 3 months straight. I'm not. There will come a point where like we have to make this more variety streams to work, and that's why we're working in some variety into the streams. You know, like yesterday we played a little bit of War Thunder at the end of the stream, and we're going to do the same again. We're going to play some War Thunder in a bit, and I want you guys to know that that's going to be happening, and hopefully you enjoy it enough to stick around. No, we will not be playing Zomboid for 3 months straight. Stop it. You shush, Marinara Menace. Thank you for giving me money, though. I appreciate that. Now we're gonna mix in some variety, and hopefully you guys will actually like enjoy that content as well. We've got some like War Thunder. We've been talking about RimWorld, Armor Reforger, World of Warcraft Hardcore. There's been like a lot of games talked about. So yeah. Reading books is peak gameplay. But I thought this was a Zomboid exclusive channel. I've been fooled. Maybe my YouTube mostly, but you know, if I'm gonna stream like several hours, right? I've got to enjoy it. I've got to enjoy it, and at the end of the day, there's only so much of one game I can play before I have to play something else. Cockles are smaller and firmer and hold together well, very chewy. I may not like them then, but... Speak for yourself. My cockles is one of my biggest muscles. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Is that what she told you, Medic? Is that what she told you, bud? Yeah, we might do some Monster Hunter Wilds. That'd be something I could be interested in. Raiha and Squillis from chat are big Monster Hunter fans, so I'm sure they'd be interested to play with us on that. Because Monster Hunter is one of those games where like it's fun solo, but like playing with friends is always a fun experience on that game to me. Yeah. Fucking Jesus. This railing is like in the most annoying place right next to this door, because like I always end up like jumping over it rather than opening the door. When is multiplayer coming, Duck? Nobody knows. No date. What's the time? 1 hour 30. That was a little bit sooner than yesterday. Our first when multiplayer comment. That was a little sooner than yesterday. Oh, it's raining again. What is this weather, dude? Look at this shit. And there's zombies outside. What the fuck is happening? Oh, where have they come from? Look at them. There's like a big group down there. It's the mist. The mist is bringing them. Oh. So, anyway, back to the welding book. I ain't going out there. Fuck that shit. Oh, we do need food. We gotta get food first. Maybe we'll just sit in the kitchen and read. Oh, okay. I gotta deal with you schmucks first. What you guys doing? How do you even get there? I can't even... What do you... What? What? What was that? These zombies are... I don't even know. What was that? This seems a little overboard. Ah, I see what you did there. That was very good. I like that. That was good. A little overboard. Very good. We need some veggies. Might be time for a supermarket run soon. We're out of veggies. Getting close. A couple jars of tomatoes, but okay, I'm gonna sit and read my book in the kitchen. Screw this weather, man. Average day in Britain. Yeah. You got frozen veggies, did we? I thought they were, potatoes. I guess technically that's veggies. Fries and tater dots. Oh, here we go. Packaged vegetables. Packaged corn. I don't think I can add corn to a roast. Can we find out? Let's see if I can add that to a roast. That might have also, I don't know why I'm saying that, because like I'm basing that on build 41 knowledge and it could have been changed, so it could be totally different now, but a little bit of ranch dressing on our roast. Alright, this is looking better. Not raining quite as hard anymore. Add nothing but 9 layers of mustard. Does the boat move in Build 42, or is that wishful thinking? Unfortunately, that is wishful thinking, yes. I need to defrost this. Add the corn. Okay, so we've read welding now. You can probably read, like, masonry would be a good one. And the foraging skill. We've got fishing, so we can actually, like, catch more food when we need it, but... Which, where is the boat located? Which spawn is the closest? So this is located on the north coast of Brandenburg. The closest spawn would be Echo Creek or Riverside, but we use the debug menu to basically like teleport ourselves over here to this place. So we started on the boat. So we use the debug menu to get us out here, remove the zombies that were like, you know, on the boat itself, and then turn the debug mode off. And that was it. We just played. I've had like a couple of really snarky comments about that, by the way, chat. Like on the YouTube VOD. I don't know what it is, man. Like, people just are not happy with you playing the game how you want to play it. And like a couple of really snarky comments about how like we use debug to cheat our way onto the boat. You know? Imagine having fun, yeah. Seriously. How dare you play your game that you bought the way you want to play it? Play it my way is better. How dare you cheat in your single player game? Yes. Where are you guys? Would you go away? We're not open. Piss off. What are you doing? There's the sea. You can't stand there. I can't even reach you. Are you just gonna be there forever? I could shoot them, but they're just gonna draw those ones over, and I don't want to do it. Holy shit. Was that like a sound event over here or something? And that's why they're all like piling up on the coast? Because Jesus Christ. Dirk Mandarin, thank you very much for the Prime. Appreciate that. How you doing? Welcome. Can we get some MrAtomicDucks in the chat, please? Thank you. Thank you. Can you destroy the bridge with the sledgehammer? Yeah, but why? I still need to get back to land. You should tick the zoom. The whole conversation about like, please, you've got to untick the ability to zoom. You've got to play this game locked in zoom out. It looks incredible. I'm like, dude, chill, relax. Yeah, that was something. I never thought I'd have an argument with somebody over the ability to zoom in Project Zomboid, but that was something. Looks at the genre of games, sandbox, huh? That can't stop me. I can't read. Zombie Jesus. That was what that zombie was, yeah. It's really tipping it down, man. Like, I don't want to spend like all this time just doing nothing on the boat, but I also don't really want to go out in this weather. I guess we could try and go get that shelf and see if we have any luck with that. Let's clear a few zombies. I feel like these are getting a little too close for comfort. Let's clear a few zombies and then we'll go back to reading. Until the weather settles. All right, we good. We good. Easy. Just got addicted to the game. How's everyone? We're pretty good here. We're chilling. It's a little wet and rainy right now, but we're good. We're good. What up, Blossofinny? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Double check that there's nobody following before I go inside. We're all good. Jesus. It is something out there. I don't know what it is, but it is something. Very close to leveling electrical to level 1. How you doing today? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. We've raided the gun store today. We are reading up because it's windy and rainy right now. So we're doing a little bit of reading. Things are going good on our little boat. All right, chat. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go flick on the heating, but I'll be back in 2 secs. All right, we're back. Whew. I'm getting shit for making my game harder by tedium, like adding a mod that forces you to close the trunk, otherwise you lose your stuff. I think it's fun and immersive. People should let others enjoy their games. I mean, like, that's not my personal preference, but like, you do you, right? It's your game. You Do you? What was that? Did that light bulb just break? Oh, what happened? You guys hear that? That light bulb just went out. Is that what that was? That's so wild. I didn't even know that was a thing. I have never seen that. It said like a little crack and then like the... I wasn't paying attention, but I think that's what happened. Kind of funny, these common sense things is such as letting a person do what he wants is not anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I had somebody else in the VOD comments tell me to stop talking about Lucy so much. My partner. And I was like, brother, fuck all the way off. Like, they're part of the community, they're involved in the chat, they come by a lot, we talk shit. Deal with it. Fuck all the way off. Exactly. My house, my rules. Don't like it? Don't watch the content. It's just like it's that sense of entitlement nowadays, right? It's kind of crazy that somebody feels that like they have any right to tell you to do things like that. Not even request it, just tell you. You're like, hey, stop doing this. Like, what? No. It's just it's my stream. I'll do what I want. I love you guys. I really do. And I appreciate everything that you've done for me and helping me make this something that I can do on a day-to-day basis and earn my living doing so. But like, if you think for a minute that you can dictate what it is that we do here, then you're wrong. Sorry. Like, I thought that sort of thing was obvious, but like apparently some people just like to cause shit. Perfect example of actual audacity, yeah? The audacity... Sorry, what is it? Order city, population, this bitch. Do you enjoy mutton? Like in real life? I don't... Okay, so this is more a question, because is mutton just lamb? I don't think I've ever been... Like, I've eaten lamb. I don't think I've ever had anything called mutton before. It's the adult sheep? I don't think I've ever had it. Like, it's... Maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's commonly, like, served out here. I don't know. Parasocial archetypes make people assume that if they can pay you while you're doing something, it gives them a level of control over you, even though most don't choose to pay. Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's free entertainment, it's free content. Like, you know, you watch it and you enjoy it, or if you don't enjoy it, you go find something that you do enjoy, and that's just how it works, you know? Like, parasocial relationships are wild. We've talked about this before sometimes. Not always in the stream environment, because I feel like sometimes talking about parasocial relationships, like some people can get the wrong idea and think that, like, you know, I don't appreciate people, or I don't like to get the odd message from people saying like, hey, you know, I like your content, like thanks for making more videos and stuff. I love that shit, and I love especially finding out that I've helped someone learn the game. But like, if I don't know you and you message me to have a conversation with me and just talk about like random day-to-day stuff, I'm probably not going to engage in that conversation, and I'm probably just going to not reply, because like, again, love you guys, and I love the support, and I love chatting in this environment, but like, I don't feel comfortable talking to somebody on a one-to-one like DMs that I don't know, because we're not friends. Does that make sense, chat? Is that, or am I coming off as an asshole right now? Like, if I'm coming off as an asshole, then it's probably best I don't go any further, but your videos helped me in this immensely, like yonks ago. Yeah, I'm really glad that so many people have been able to get something from the tips videos. Stop acting like a normal human being. You're right. Sorry, my bad. My bad. This is the internet. I should have known better. Dance for your banana, monkey. Yes, that's literally me. Yeah, I am. I perform. I am Circus Monkey. I perform the actions for the monies. Look at me, silly streamer man. Please give subscripts. Give subscriptions, haha. Greatly appreciate your content, and I came as solid to create a parasocial relationship with you. Amazing. Glad to hear it. No, it's fair, makes total sense, yeah. I don't know, I get some, I get like, sometimes I get like the odd person just like message me to just like have a conversation about random things, and I'm like, you know, and I'm always polite, and I always just say like, hey, like, I'm, you know, don't want this to come off as rude, but I'm not really comfortable having this kind of conversation. You know, as much as I appreciate the support, I prefer to have conversations like this with my friends, and I'm not looking for any new friends right now, you know? Like, it's the best way I can put it, but I think like some people, there is definitely that parasocial relationship from this age of content delivery, right? Where like you can watch or subscribe or view somebody at any point in time. And especially like with live streaming becoming a big thing, some people feel like they learn a lot about someone and connect with them, and yeah. I will always be happy to talk with you guys in like public forums. But yeah, just for me, it's just not my thing, you know? Talking to people in direct messages, that's something reserved for friends. And I ain't looking to make friends with everybody, you know? Jacked Up says, what, you don't feel the need to start talking to underage people? That's like a whole other thing, dude, and it went like, that's the first thing I check, right? When somebody DMs me on fucking Discord, that is the very first thing that I will do. I will click their profile and be like, if you've got your age in there and you're like anything less than like 18, I'm like, sorry, I don't even respond to that message. That's a no from me, dog. And that's probably a little bit sad because, like, you know, there's, I don't know, like, there's probably some youngsters out there that watch my content and, like, would probably just like to say hi, and, you know, and it's kind of sad that that's what today's world has resulted in, is, like, we can't even say hi to those people and just, like, you know, thank them for the support and whatever. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I just don't. Wild, man. The state of the internet in this day and age. Taking the piss since anyone with a modicum of success suddenly just feels that compulsion. Yeah, it's wild, huh? Popular content creator talks to don't talk to minors challenge. Difficulty level impossible, apparently. Have you had a bad experience before? What, like with people DMing me or like trying to be friends and stuff? Not really. More just like, I'd like to avoid that ever being a thing. Do you know what I mean? I guess I've had like 1 or 2 people that have subscribed to our Patreon before and have thought like that entitles them to some form of like connection with me personally. And we've had to like very bluntly just say to that person, look, this doesn't entitle you to anything other than what's written in the description of the Patreon. But that's as far as that's gone, really. And it's only been like 1 or 2 people, and we've been doing that for like a couple of years. Yeah, well, that's it, Tink. Yeah, some people think that they're paying for friendship. It's weird. It's been at least 20 minutes since we checked. Is there any update when multiplayer is coming? No. In the last 20 minutes, the Indie Stone has not dropped me a personal message to say, hey, Duck, multiplayer's coming out. Just so you know. No, unfortunately, that has not happened. How dare you not send feet pics? Listen, dude, if I was to start on OnlyFans, these webbed feet would get so many subscribers, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Really think I got a niche market, you know, on duck webbed feet. A real unique selling point. I'll have a full black plan, yeah. But you mean you guys wouldn't pay to see me dance around half naked in a Spiffo cosplay? That's just the head, you know? The head of Spiffo. Half naked. Honestly, just bunch of fake fans, to be honest. If you wouldn't pay to see that, then you're not a true MrAtomicDuck supporter. Oh, hi, Melon. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream, bud. Welcome back. How you doing? I'll pay you not to. Deal. Sold. I don't know how much you're offering, but it's already sold. How's this about you being naked with a Spiffo head? Where do I pay? You know where I live. You can just write me the check, buddy. I'll post them in the mail. All right. There's still zombies up this end of town, huh? Yeah, that biker looks dope. I like that jacket and the hoodie. Kind of hoping that like maybe I can lead them away. We could just fight them though. I'm gonna do it. We gonna fight them. Here, boys. What are you going to the truck for? I'm like right here. Excellent. I kind of like the look of the jacket with the hoodie. If the hoodie weren't so... If the items weren't so bad condition, I'd probably take them. Pig tusk necklace. Interesting. Let's hydrate. Okay, hang on. I've seen The Walking Dead. Don't do it. Don't do what? All this talk about wearing a Smitho helmet probably made you thirsty. Listen, dude, the furry community would love that shit. They would pay money, alright? I'm telling you right now. Could corner the furry market in the Project Zomboid community. I could just like come out tomorrow and be like, hey, I'm actually secretly a furry and I'm also a content creator, and just like, can you imagine the videos on that? Imagine, I'm just gonna bring out a video like tomorrow. This is like something like clickbaity. Let's think of a title like I'm not who I said I was, you know? And then and then we'll frame it around that. A duck sonar, yeah. And then all my videos on PZ from here will do in like furry cosplay, right? And that's gonna be my marketing strategy. The Black Templars will find you. No, little German boy. Don't join the Black Templars. And that's like one of my favorite fucking memes, dude. That one did the rounds when we were playing what's it called? Space Marine 2. It was like one of my favorite like memes from that time. Okay, I think we're all good. I think we can make it in here. I want to clear the place before we bring the truck up. Clemps became a VTuber rat, so why not? Hey man, no disrespect, you know, like the thing with anything like that is I can't claim to understand it, but live and let live. If people get like genuine enjoyment out of that, like having personas and whatever, like I don't know, they ain't hurting anybody. That's cool. You do you. The most important thing in life is to be yourself, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you know? So, I suppose this is the disclaimer that all of that was very much a joke, right? And no disrespect to anybody that has personas or is part of the furry community. I don't understand it, but I don't need to. Okay, so we've got another shelf out there that I need to go grab. To each their own, as long as it's all consenting adults, man. Yeah, basically. Some of them are very invested. Fursuits are not cheap. Really? I suppose that makes sense. Cosplay and stuff in general isn't cheap. You know, one thing that I've really been thinking about, chat? So, okay, so a lot of you know, right, already, that Lucy is a cosplayer. And she is very... Ooh. Okay, that didn't sound good. She is very heavily involved in, like, the cosplay community, the cosplay scene. She makes her own stuff. She's done some great stuff in the past, especially with, like, armor sets. We've shared those pictures before. She was particularly into Mass Effect, making, like, Mass Effect Shepard armor suits. Sure, a lot of you have seen those already. But since meeting Lucy, one of the big things that, like, I've wanted to do was give cosplay a try. But I think the biggest thing for me is that it would have to be something with a helmet or a mask built into the outfit. And there's no better thing for that for me than Helldivers. I would love to own a Helldiver's suit of armor. I think that would just be dope. I would love to have Helldiver's armor. I mean, like, it just looks so fucking badass, dude. And I was looking at, like, prices and stuff. If you want to buy one of those and, like a decent one, it's gonna cost you, like, upwards of, like, $1,000 in my money. In British pounds. That's gonna be, like... That's like, what, $1,300? Something like that? It's a lot of money, dude. To buy that sort of thing. More if you want, like, really good quality, you know? Death Corpse of Krieg, I mean, equally, yeah, also cool. For me, like, I just really enjoyed Helldivers, and, like, I had some really good fun during that game, so get Lucy onto it. Listen, dude, I was actually, like, against kind of getting her involved, because I almost feel bad like asking her to do something like that for free, you know? But we were looking at, like, Helldivers cosplay, and she was looking at the stuff people were selling, and she was like, dude, this is really poor quality, I could do better than this. And she was like, she was asking me to let her do it, because, like, so much of it was just really poor quality. And was being sold. It was like, yeah, don't buy this, like, let me do it for you. So it's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. I would love to try, like, a Helldiver suit of armor or something like that. I'd also love if, like, she could do it while she's out here for a bit, like, while she's visiting, so, like, I could learn a little bit about cosplay and she could, like, show us how it works and stuff. Newbie question, is Lucy she Mrs. Duck? Yeah, it's my partner. Her teach you? I don't know if I'd want to do it myself, like, it's her thing, but I would be interested to learn about it. You know what I mean? She's AI though? Yeah, she's my AI girlfriend according to chat. She's not actually real, she's just, like, really advanced AI. What about power armor from the Fallout universe? Power armor would be sick, yeah. But Fallout, I enjoyed Fallout, but Fallout never had, like, I never had, like, a really special connection to it, if that makes sense. The one that I think I had, like, the biggest connection to as a kid when I was growing up was Halo. That was the franchise that, like, I was really into. as a kid was Halo. Okay, how do I want to design this? I was thinking like that, and then have like 2 rows of shelves, but I don't know if that's gonna work. We do like that. Because we don't need these side rooms. These are just like bathrooms. We'll do like this, and we'll leave the middle like aisle, and we'll have 2 sets of shelving either side. That gives us room for 3 on each side. Waiting for someone to cosplay Sanguinius from 40k. Damn, dude. Yeah, that'd go hard. Where is she today? I haven't seen her signature move of throwing a grenade into chat and walking away. She's probably not up yet since it's Sunday, but it'll be like 10 a.m. where she is. She'll probably stop by here soon when she wakes up, but... Cosplay Darth Vader? I'd do a Star Wars cosplay. Star Wars cosplays are pretty easy to do as well, from what I understand. In comparison to a lot of, like, other fandoms. Halo for me too. ODST, though. Yeah, I think if I was to do, like, a Halo cosplay, I'd do 2 characters. I'd either do Jerome. Halo fans know who Jerome is. Or I'd do an ODST. Because ODSTs are just badass, but so is Jerome. Cosplay Jabba the Hutt. I've got the build for it. I could do a pretty cool Jabba the Hutt cosplay. You could just like smear paint all over me or something, you know? I wouldn't even have to wear any cosplay clothes for that one. Just paint me, you know? Paint me and then lay me on my side. That's... Oh, that'd check out. Easiest cosplay opportunity of your life. Cover me in Nutella. No. 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 Pizza the Pizza the Hut. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh. That made me laugh. How much do you weigh? That's a little bit of a personal question. I'm not gonna tell you how much I weigh, dude. We shall say I am a larger than average gentleman. Alright? Leave it at that. It's a little bit of a personal question. How much do you weigh? How fat are you? Yeah, legit. Yeah, at least you've come out and say it. If only you had true cam still. Oh man, yeah. We used to have a an overlay thing, chat, called real cam, where like it would be like a webcam box, but it was that picture of the guy from Make Love Not Warcraft episode of South Park. You know, with the open bag of crisps on his belly, of chips on his belly. Like slumped over in his gaming chair sort of thing, like that yeah, that was... Dobby sized. Dobby sized, huh? Okay, bear with me here, chat, because the trunk's full, but we can put another portion of the shelf on the passenger seat. The way you laughed at Pizza the Hut made me think you might not know that's an actual character from a movie. Is it seriously? That's hilarious. I did not know that, you're right. Spaceballs? Yeah, no, I've not seen that. I've heard people talk about it a lot, but no, I've not seen it. I think it's another one that I probably missed when I was growing up. You must watch it. When did it come out? When did Spaceballs come out? Hang on. Spaceballs. Yeah, 1987. Yeah, it was like 9 years before I was born, so that's, you know, that'll be why. But I know the film you're talking about. I've seen pictures of it and stuff before, so yeah. I'm glad Lucy's not here right now, because this is probably another thing that she's seen and she would scold me for not knowing. Like Star Trek all over again. Cue the people that weren't here for the stream the other day saying, "You haven't seen Star Trek?" It's like Star Wars. It's really setting out to trigger the whole community, huh? Really just seeing how many people you can trigger at once with a comment like that. Come on. Come on. Let me pick up the shelf. Huzzah! Alrighty. Demo the restrooms on the boat to add shelving space. Yeah, probably could. Knock in these walls. We don't have a sledgehammer though right now. Let's knock these walls down. I only followed yesterday, and not seeing Spaceballs hurts my soul. Welcome to the community. This is the sort of shit we talk about on a daily basis, Garfield. You're in for a ride, my friend. This is the sort of shit that we consider normal. Help, my car broke down on a giant empty road and I'm on foot. What do I do? It's only my second day playing. Oh, buddy. Well, okay. Let's pick this apart together. Okay? Giant empty road is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay? We have options here. However, first thing, dying isn't the end. You will die a lot, okay? Be ready to die. The important thing is that you learn from this experience even if you don't make it, right? First thing. Second thing, can you retrace your steps to a town based on where you are? And if it's a long walk, that's okay. The next thing is, do you have food and water? If you do, then you have options. If you have food and water, then you have options. You can go places, you can do things. If you don't, we're going to be limited and we're going to have to think of a solution. Okay? Very different thing. You can't move that boat, can you? No. No. This boat is stationary. Yes. Boat is, boat no move. Right, exactly. Dying is a lesson. Remember the point of that lesson. And either avoid that situation or prep yourself for just in case this happens in future. Yeah, exactly. It is a lesson, and this is going to happen a lot in Project Zomboid, and that's okay. But yeah. Do you have like food and water on you, Cozy Nook? Have food and water, but I'm bleeding. Okay, well, bleeding's not too bad, because you can rip up some clothes to make bandages, like rags. You know, if you're wearing a pair of socks, for example, you could rip those up into bandages pretty easy. But food and water, that's your main thing. Now, if you need more food and water as you go, then you can always resort to foraging if you're out in the middle of nowhere, which is this button here. And you can start searching for stuff as you go, right? Just like that. And if you come across something, it'll tell you. So you can always keep looking as you're going. I would retrace your steps back to a built-up area if you know where that is. If you're so far away that you think, oh, okay, I'm not going to make it back there, I need to pick a new direction, then Godspeed to you. Take it slow. Forage from the environment. Don't eat any berries if you're not sure if they're poisonous or not. And good luck to you. Only thing to take from the car is food and water. Everything else you can recover later. Yep. Also big true. Wise words. Mark it on your map if you've got a pen. It will probably help as well, so you remember where it is. Where you lost the vehicle. But the biggest thing is just like, you know, take a learning opportunity from this, right? If you die, it's not the end of the world. Just learn from it. And you will die a lot in Project Zomboid. It do be a thing. Packaged corn. Is this gonna start a fire? Can't open it, so I assume that it'll be fine. But we're about to find out. I have a pan. Frying pan, here we go. Stir fry. Some packaged corn in there, some pepper. And then we'll add the tomatoes. Oh. Wait. Okay, yeah. Tomatoes. And a nice dash of ranch dressing to ruin the whole thing. Smother that shit. Hell yeah, brother. How we all doing, chat? We surviving? Doing good. Got my coffee. Good, good. Da 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 da. One second, chat. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, sorry. Just had a message or two from my editor to respond to that. We're all good. Back in the room. You're crying, Sintamel? Not really? Okay, good. I thought you were like crying with laughter or something, you know, but... Just realized I have food, but no can opener. That's only if they're on build 42, to be fair, Pythos. They might still be on build 41 if it's their first day playing. Or second day playing. They're on build 41, they're, well... better get foraging sooner rather than later. Know what I'm saying? Was that all of the shelves? Do we have more to get? I think that was all the shelves that we had, yeah. Let's get all this ammo unloaded. Your chat's so nice, build 42. Ah, they're alright. Don't, you know, don't big them up too much. It'll go to their heads. Don't start thinking you've got rights or anything, chat, in this stream, alright? Just because somebody said you're nice, alright? It went to my head years ago. Yeah, fair. Here we go. I nodded off. Who's nice? Chat, apparently. I mean, listen. It's Cozy Nook's second day. I think it's his first time tuning into the stream. Like, he doesn't know you guys like I know you, alright? So, give it time, Cozy. Give it time and you'll feel exactly the same as I do. Go fishing, Duck. We need to mock you. You want to mock the size of my fish? How dare you? Does he know about the mono butt? Oh my god, stop it. I hate you. Hey, we're within the good weight range now. 85. We are no longer overweight, chat. Through the power of starvation, we are no longer overweight. Who knew it was that easy? Just don't eat food as regularly as you should. You heard it here first, chat. Weight loss techniques from MrAtomicDuck. Just don't eat food. Forehead. The real question is, does he know about the greatest hockey player ever to exist? Ah, yes, Grain Wetski. Yeah. Won't catch me slipping today. I know who that is. Grain Wetski. Not gonna catch me out. Well. Thank you, Pythos. I've got a very effective weight loss plan, but it will cost you an arm and a leg. He got him. Oh, an extra bullet. Okay. The place is coming along, you know, we're making progress. We got some shelving units now. We should probably, now that, like, we've got that done, we could probably, like, build the pen for the rabbit as well. Okay. So we'll drop these off. Then I reckon we sleep. How you doing, Elmer? You all good? He's still... Oh, he's calm now. He's not stressed anymore. Hell yeah, Elmer. Good for you, buddy. That's the first time he's not been stressed. Well done, bud. Look at that. Good stuff. Hey, what up, Pear? What up, Pear? How you doing, buddy? Mr. Breakspear. Will you be able to make gloves soon with Elmer? We're not gonna kill Elmer. Alright? It's not happening. Wow, Mr. Duck has a nice beard thing going. Yeah, got the goatee. Yerp. Yerp. That clip's probably a bit old now, but... there's probably a more up-to-date version. More up-to-date picture of me on my Twitter. One sec. Scrolling back through my media real quick. I'll pick one of I'll get one of me and Loosh for you. This is a nice one. Wee 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 wee. There you go. That's us. That was, I say recent. That was, I mean, it was like what, March last year or something. Fairly recent. That's me and Lelouchi. Yeah, I do have the beard. The beard. Trust me, the only reason this is a thing, chat, is because without it, I look 14. It's a common problem. It's a common problem for men of my age. If I don't have the beard, I look very, very, very young, that it scares me. So now I want to see you beardless. Never gonna happen, buddy. Never gonna happen. Hate to break it to you. Is your GF single? Great question. I'll ask her later. It depends if I'm being an asshole or not, basically. Excellent image generator you've got there. The AI. If you shave your head too, you won't look 14. You know what's funny? Is I've shaved my head more recently than I've shaved the beard. Like, as in got rid of the beard, not... You get what I mean? Because I actually had to do that during COVID when we were in lockdown out here. Lots of people had to give themselves their own haircuts out here for a little while. When we had, like, the COVID lockdown. So I had to shave my head then. The number 2 shave all over. It happened. That was a thing. Let's try and clear out a few of these zombies again. You really seem to be gathering up on this this beach. Playing on a potato laptop, trying to get to figure out how to install the FPS mod. Any tips? No, because I've never had to use that mod, I'm afraid. I don't know if it's like just the simple subscribe through the Steam Workshop or there's like different installation tips. Sorry. I would recommend making sure that you're playing on build 42. If you're playing on a potato PC, you'll probably have better performance on build 42. On the unstable branch. I just grew out my hair during COVID, got it about 15 centimeters past my shoulders. See, I can't do the long hair because mine sort of like curls over my face and I end up looking like a scene kid from the 90s. Or like Hayley Williams from Paramore. Back in the early 2000s, you know? That was a meta event. Somebody just screamed way over there. Hopefully that doesn't draw in even more zombies. Like an anime protagonist? Yeah, basically. Will you go full Santa when you're much older? Well, like a longer beard? Nah. If I've shaved my beard with a blade to fully get rid of it, I get asked for my identity card while buying stuff. I'm 30. Yeah, mood. I know how that feels, dude. I know how that feels. Actually, I don't need these. I'm gonna take another trip out to the store to see if we can... see if there were any other metal shells we could grab from that complex. Whether we got them all. There wasn't any extras in there. I think this was just crates. Probably check upstairs. Let's double check that there's none in here. I don't think there was. Oh, there is one. You can grab this. Here we are. Little shelves. 1, 2. Uh-oh. You see, this is the difference between taking the van and taking the sports car. Because the sports car just does not seem to draw this many zombies. They don't follow you quite as far because it's not as loud. I'm 26 and I haven't been ID'd in like 2.5 years. Lucky. Lucky. Great, no problem, just thought I'd ask. Been watching all your videos on YouTube recently. Great information, I've learned a ton. Keep up the great content. Thanks, appreciate it. Glad you got something useful. Okay, I'm gonna check upstairs in here too. I don't think there's one upstairs, but I didn't think there was one downstairs either, so. Of course, there are crates. It will be good to maybe get some crates for the base, but right now I want those metal shelves. We still got one more unit, by the looks of it. Now then, Rug. Alright, bud. How are you? Picked up the T14? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some War Thunder here in a very short while, actually. More Tonks, chat. Tonk gameplay. Hey, look, this guy's wearing a little pie hat. More Tonk. Yeah, I'm kind of like every time we do a stream now, I think I want to try and mix in a little bit of variety on the back end. You know? You guys are gonna have to brace yourselves probably for some WoW hardcore streams coming up. I think that would actually be an enjoyable adventure though. A little bit of WoW hardcore. Where we make a level 1 character and like go up through the levels. I think there will be some tense moments in there and it'll be a bit of a journey, you know? I'm playing WoW hardcore now. Yeah, a lot of people have been into it lately. Sort of missed the big hype around it, but like also I'm not really bothered about that. We're doing it for the core community, you know. Solo self-found. From what I've heard, there's an add-on now where you can do like guild found or something. But yeah, I could probably do solo self-found. Solo self-found is basically just where like you don't use the you don't take any gear from anything other than like your own actions, right? No auction house, no, like it all has to be you, I think, isn't it? No Can you not group up for quests in that one as well? I forget the rules of self-found. Back some years ago when I was still going to LAN parties, they had a rule that everyone joined every tournament they held, or they kick you home. They had 3 War Thunder tournaments. Interesting. I don't know if I'd like that, having to play in every tournament. What up, Hellcat? You doing? I love how like everybody that plays War Thunder is like come out of the works like a couple hours into the stream. You guys know. You already know. Oh, that was a gunshot. We're gonna have like loads of zombies here again, probably. Did I just lose a shelf? Is it in this room? It's okay. Just got back from work. Well, I hope work was good. What do I know? We're gonna be switching to War Thunder here shortly. You can group on solo self-found. Okay, so what's the difference of solo self-found then? Is it just like not being able to use the auction house and that's basically it? No trading, no auction house? Thought I was gonna see what this Project Zomboid game was all about. Well, you know, the bright side of that, Hellcat, is exclamation mark YouTube in chat. All of these streams go up on my VOD channel. We have a second VOD channel now where all of these go. So if you fancy it, you can catch up with one of our playthroughs there and start from like, you know, start from like episode 1. Okay, we got our shelves. I think that's looking pretty good. We need like one more set of shelves here for this section. And then like that's, you know, this is a pretty good like storage area. Seen some of your tips and tricks vids in my shorts. And am subbed but never seen any gameplay. Yeah, so that's what the VOD channel is. The second channel is entirely just like these streams uploaded so you can watch them. So you can catch up. Where's our rabbit? Where'd our rabbit go? Chat, where did the rabbit go? Is he? Wait. Is he hiding? He's in the feeder. Elmer, you cheeky son of a bitch. He's here. He's like right there. Why you gotta do that to me, Elmer? You scared the living daylights out of me, bud. He can't find his mother, I know. That's why we've rehomed him, because he can't find his mom, and I feel really bad. Alright, we're gonna try and build him some fences and stuff, get him a little home set up, and then we'll do some War Thunder. Give him a pet. You can't actually. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he's a baby or you can't pet like rabbits specifically, or I don't know. And he gives me the option to pick him up. Hell yeah, level 1 electrical. Huge. Massive. You know what else is massive? Literally every time. You know how easy it was, chat, to bait engagement on the latest like patch notes video just by putting massive as the first word in the title in all caps? And I've done it for the short, and it will be doing the same for the TikTok as well. It worked, and people are idiots, okay? They all got debated, and I'm not sorry. About an hour ago, you saw a rabbit running eastways of the boat. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think the mom is probably long gone, but massive idiots. Yeah. Anybody else think that's way too loud in comparison to all the other sound effects? What? Yeah, sorry, you can't hear me over me chopping down trees. It's only loud because there's someone there to hear it. If a tree falls over in the woods or whatever it is. On a side note, what BR are you planning to play? I think we're going to do more T14 today, Hellcat. So 4.7. And then probably next time we play War Thunder, we'll do a different vehicle. Do something a bit different. Cuz I would if we're going to stream like War Thunder like semi-regularly, I think I'd like to get into the habit of like playing a different vehicle each stream. You know, and just focusing on like that vehicle. Give you guys something interdasting to watch. Oh boy, my favorite addiction, War Thunder, finally won the game after like 11 years. Won the game, huh? Just unlocked everything. No, I stopped playing. Well played. Touche, sir. Well played. It's just like World of Tanks. The only way to win is to uninstall it. Oh, we don't have enough rope to do another one. Okay. Do we get our rope back yet when we unstack logs? I really hope we do. This is one of those changes. This is one of those things as well that I'm worried it's like a little bit too like far for no reason. Like, what? Please give me the rope back. Okay, did good. I want to have to use up the rope every time I bundle up logs. All right. Hopefully this will be like a half decent amount. Maybe build this this little enclosure. You should play 10.0 plus. I'd love to see you try and play high tier. No, thank you. The higher you go, the more it turns into air RB. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure one day I'll like try and properly get into it. I just haven't ever enjoyed playing like the higher ranks in War Thunder. We were talking about that yesterday when we were streaming it. I just don't feel like there's a lot of I prefer the skill and the having to know like how long my reload's gonna be and like learn that every shot counts, and it doesn't feel like that in high tier. It feels like who can spot and fire the quickest. It's more about reaction times than anything else. Oops. So we should probably do some building while we're doing this, shouldn't we? Oh my god, second time. Go get some nails. Skill uses T14. Shut up! I've never played the T14 before. I was sick of being absolutely dumpstered by them. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We'll clear this space pretty soon. Building. Okay, fences. You need carpentry 3 to do a wooden fence. How am I capable of building a wall, but not capable of building a fence? Where is the logic in that? Real and true. Skill issue. Yeah. Okay, so what can we do to gain to figure out our carpentry XP then? To get it to level 3. We have the XP multiplier already, and we are 1/3 of the way through it. Obviously there's the VHS tapes. What else could we do? Do we need to build any walls for anything? I mean, obviously, like, sawing up the logs and whatever and chopping the trees, like, that's gonna give us some XP. I don't know how much, though, at this level, to be honest. Not actually sure it does give us XP at this level, actually. I would need to test, but... we don't really need to build any walls, is the thing. Build storage units. Let's see, what can we actually make? We can do floors, walls, windows. We can build shelves, tables. Can't do crates. Like, nothing we can really build is, like, that important to us. Guys, I died. Oh, Sag. Unlucko. Go next. Go next, my friend. Can frame a wall, can't build a fence. That's what I mean. Like, where's the logic in that? That's so dumb. How can I build a full wall, but not a low fence? Hmm. Well, the logic is that a wall is basically just a fat piece of wood that doesn't require much additional work. A fence does. Explain to me then how I can build a door frame, but I can't build a fence. Don't try and like, well, actually me. All right, there is no logic behind the decision. There's none. It's stupid. A door frame is just a big hole, easy. Do you reckon I just like, really the hole is just person sized? And I just like jumped through it to make the hole, you know? Just get good. Yeah, you're right. Skill issue. All right, chat. Well, why don't we wrap up this section here? We've been about 2.5 hours. I think this is a good point to wrap up that here, and we'll do some war thunderings, shall we? If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, thank you very much for being here. Just a reminder, there is a link in the description to come and hang with us on the Twitch when we stream these live. Thank you very much, and we will catch you in the next one.